Hi guys, just wanted to give you a run through of how to use the playlist builder for multi-channels. Okay, so you can see here I've got username and I've got password in there. This is a multi-channel account. Now there's only three ways possible to get this to work. Okay, sometimes you will find that it doesn't work with the gmail.com, then you might want to try it without the gmail.com and just use the first part of the Gmail. Or it's possible if you've got a custom URL on YouTube or a custom channel name, it might be something like this. So that's the same channel, online video ads Thai, for example, but it's working with the gmail.com. Now for some reason I've had it work the opposite way as well, where I've had to use the actual channel name and not the Gmail. Okay, so there's only three possible ways that it can work: with the gmail.com, without the gmail.com, or with just the channel name. Okay, so what I want to do now is load the channels. Okay, so I'll pause that for a minute. It took about 10 seconds to go and find all these. You can see the channels are loaded now. So you can see here I've got all of these multi-channels. If you're still not sure what multi-channels are, it's the ability to create multiple YouTube channels with one Gmail account. Okay, now if you're going to use that strategy with multi-channels, have a look in the members area of Commando HQ. And look for the multi-channel SEO blueprint course. It's about halfway done at the moment, at the time of recording this video, but it's got some very, very good information in there right now. What you do not want to do with this is use multi-channels with different proxies, because if it's just one Gmail account, you only should log in with one IP for all of those channels. Okay, so don't use those channels to comment on each other. For example, I don't want to use this one to make comments on all of these other ones. It just makes no sense. Okay, that's leaving a big footprint. But what I can do is I can use all of these channels to comment on other channels on a different IP. Okay, that's not associated with the IP that I've got, that I'm using now, and that way you can work it to your advantage. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to the playlist builder. You can see here I've got a target money URL, and that's an overview video for Commando HQ version 2. We've got the keyword phrase, one of the most popular, most searched terms for video marketing is the term online video marketing. So I just want to pull in some videos from that. I'm giving the playlist a name. Okay, what we really want to be doing here is creating a compelling sort of video name here, a compelling headline here. Okay, and the number of videos to be added, I never really want to go above 5 anymore, because what I'm finding with YouTube results, don't forget this is pulling in the top ranked videos on YouTube. So if I set 5, it's going to pull in the top 5 videos on YouTube search results. It's going to put my video at the top. What I find with the YouTube ranking is that the top 5 are always pretty relevant. When you go to the top 10, you can sometimes get 1 or 2 that are just sort of weird results, kind of irrelevant. So stick to the top 5, it's good enough. What you're doing is you're building relevancy, you're curating content as well for other people. YouTube and Google like that, and plus it's good for SEO because you're getting your video syndicated. So you've got relevancy, you've got curation, and you're sharing and stuff like that as well. Okay, so what I want to do is click on this start playlist creation, but before I do that, the playlist description, you've got 5,000 characters here to use. What you can do is use this for putting in some variations and related keywords like LSI keywords and stuff like that if you want to as well. That would build more relevancy for you. So I'm just going to click start playlist creation. And it looks like I haven't got a proper YouTube URL there. Whenever you see this YouTube with the .be, it might not work. I've seen it work before and I've seen it not work. Let me just pause and I'll get the proper one. And let me just cover this as well, because when you've got this, when you open it up actually in YouTube, you will get a URL like this, and you're going to have that equals youtube.be whatever at the end there. What you want to do is where the and sign, where the and character is there, just remove that. Okay, and that is the URL that you need. Okay, right up until that and character. Okay, let's come back, put this in here, start playlist creation, and off it goes. Okay, so I'm going to pause this while it happens because it might take a few seconds. Okay, so you can see that it's finished now. So I've got the playlist URL there, and we have created a playlist around that video. So what I want to do, what is really good about the multi-channel playlist builder is that we can create sections as well. But before I even do that, what I want to do is go onto the next channel, and I'm going to create a playlist on there as well. You can see nothing changes with the username and the password. Okay, it's just moving to a different channel. It's the same login. Okay, so this time what I can do is something like YouTube SEO, and I can give this a slightly different playlist name. Let's call this one Top Video Marketing SEO Tools for 2014. Okay, so try and give it something that's interesting, something that might want to create a curiosity, that might want make people want to click through to find out what exactly your content is about. Okay, so I can do again, start playlist, creation, and again that is completed now, and so I've got the same video on a different playlist on a different channel. Okay, now the advantage of this, the real big thing, advantage of this for me is that what I was doing before was creating maybe 5 or 6 playlists around the same video but on the same channel, because we didn't have the multi-channels before when we actually created the first version of the playlist builder. What this has given us the ability to do now is to switch in between all of these channels in one click basically. Okay, so I can go to the next one and I can start playlist creation again, just give it a different name. Okay, and the difference is now that I can still do 5 or 6 playlists with the same video, which is, you know, just building more and more relevancy around that video. It's always going to be number 1 in the playlist. It's always going to be the thumbnail that shows in the search engines as well, and playlists do rank very, very well. Nothing has changed there. It still ranks very, very well, playlists. But instead of having all those different playlists with essentially the same video at the top on every single one within one channel, I'm now spreading around the other channels as well. So you can see the advantage of that. I can create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 playlists all on different channels with this video on the top, and it's curation from all of those different channels. Okay, so you can see the value of that. We're not making anything look spammy within one channel anymore. It's a real major advantage for us, the multi-channel. Okay, it's really played into our hands for Commando HQ, and especially for Tube SEO Commando stuff. It's a very good tool for that kind of thing now, because we are multi-channel ready, and I think we're the only software that I'm aware of anyway that is multi-channel ready right now. So so that's how it works. It's very easy to do. Okay, now if I want to go and create sections, which essentially is, let me just go to the YouTube channel, you'll see exactly what I mean. So if I'm in my YouTube channel and I go to my channel, which is the channel homepage, and you scroll down here, these are all sections here. This one that says Tube SEO Blueprint is a section. This one, 16 Top YouTube SEO Tips, is a section. All of this is sections. Okay, so if I want to create a section, it's very easy to do with the software as well. Okay, all you need to do is click on section creator. So let me just go back up to this first one, and then go to the section creator, and I can load the playlist, and it will go and look for the playlist. Okay, so that took a couple of seconds, and you can see that I've got a drop down menu of all the playlists I have on this channel. Okay, so what the advantage is here is that we can choose completely different playlists. Make sure you don't have any sort of duplicates where you have to see here I've got a couple of duplicates here because I've been testing the software. I can choose just one of these to create a section with. And let me do 1 or 2 more, and then we can give it a section a name. So I'm going to call this recent video, let me just change that, online video marketing tips playlist or something like that. Okay, it's not the best example, but you can see what I mean. You're getting your keyword in there, you're building relevancy better with a compelling headline again. So even if I wanted to get a compelling headline, what I can do is go over to Tube Optimization and click on the Optimize tab up here and type in the title in here, SEO playlists. Click on Suggested Titles tab over here on the right hand side and click up here, Suggest Titles. Okay, it should have pulled in that from the title up there. It should have pulled in here, but anyway, let's click on Suggested Titles. Make sure you're on this tab here and give it a few seconds, and we're going to get some compelling headlines that we might want to use. And you can see here, task completed, and we've got a whole bunch of titles in here which are pretty much very, very compelling headlines that will create curiosity. They're better than average sort of titles and headlines. And you can see this is all around playlist. It's all around that keyword I put in there. So like things like knowing these 5 secrets will make your SEO playlist look amazing. Master the art of SEO playlist with these 5 tips, etc., etc. Okay, so this one is actually about online video marketing. So what I want to do, online video advertising. Okay, so what I want to do is click on Suggest Titles again. Let me just get rid of that here because that should pull in that title here whenever I click that. Click on Suggest Titles again, and this time I can get something more relevant for the playlist that I want to create. So a few seconds, and let me see if I can find one really good. So this one here looks good. Take advantage of online video advertising, read these 8 tips. So I can just double click that, it goes over there. Control all, copy, and can go back to my playlist builder, which is here. And I can put that headline in here. Okay, so I've got something like a compelling headline. The only thing I would need to make sure here is that I've got 8 playlists. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason for 8 is because it says here read these 8 tips online. I've only got 6, so I'll just change that to 6. Okay, start creating section, and I'll pause it while that's happening. Okay, so that is finished now. I had the little pop up there while I had paused it. So what I want to do now is go over to this YouTube channel and have a look at the section being created. So I'll open up my browser again and come over here to the right hand side, and you can see here to switch account. Okay, you can see I've already added a bunch of accounts in here. If you don't know how to do that, have a look at the multi-channel SEO blueprint. It shows you how to do that, so that you can just switch easily in between channels. Okay, and I'm talking about channels that are on different Google accounts. And once I'm in there, what I want to do is click on my channel. Okay, so that one has been pulled in, and you can see here that we have created a section inside that channel. Okay, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's how it works. Very easy, but it's far more powerful than the original playlist builder. And I still got more things I want to do with this. I really have got much more I want to do with this, but I will keep that under wraps for now until we actually get started on it, and we will put those details into the HQ membership area once we actually started work on it, because we've got a few other things that we want to get done first. Okay, so I'm going to the next video, which is about the advanced video viewer, and we've got also in Tube Social Commando, we now have an account creator, and that automates creating accounts on some of the social sites that we're using with Tube Social Commando as well. So if you're watching this video and you're not aware that we've got some other videos done for the new tools and the updated tools, then go ahead and have a look in there, because I am updating these just about every day we're doing videos. Okay, so that's it for now. See you later. Bye.